Listen, in 20 years, won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. T.G. Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the lie.
Oh my goodness. Katt Williams just confirmed what we all suspected. 50 Cent removed 7 major names from the Netflix Diddy documentary. And these aren't just random people. We're talking about some of the biggest celebrities in entertainment. Katt predicted this months ago, and now the truth is finally coming out. Let's get into it. So, here's what you clicked on this video for. Katt Williams has finally joined the Netflix Diddy documentary chaos, and he's not holding back. He's calling out 50 Cent for protecting certain people and keeping the real players out of Final Cut. Remember when Katt went on Club Shay and said, all lies will be exposed? Yeah, he was talking about this exact situation. And honestly, the man was spot on. Here's what you're going to get from this video. I'm going to show you the 7 names that got completely scrubbed from the documentary and also from Katt Williams' own mouth. We'll talk about why these people were protected, how Katt Williams predicted all of this before anyone else saw it coming, and the connections between these celebrities and Diddy that Netflix definitely didn't want you to see. Now, get this. People allegedly actually tried to bribe 50 Cent to remove controversial names from the doc. But here's the thing. Katt already knew these names would never see the light of day. Whether we're talking about the dirty tapes or the Netflix documentary, certain people are just untouchable. Period.
They just gave P. Diddy 4 years. Say that again. But take it 27 years. 4 years. Meanwhile, they tried to give me 4 years with 2 blunts I had no intention of smoking in the first place. Same 4 years. I don't give a fuck. Being an ass-picking devil worshiper is not against the law. They put that man on a whole RICO because they thought he was f***ing vagina. They said, bring up the 9 cross. 9 niggas walked out. That ain't even get the law. Go on and get you savvy. That man liked this so much as his punishment. They sent him to the place with the most. No, I ain't finna say shit.
Now, before I start this video, I want to let you know that we are not going to talk about the most obvious names such as Jay-Z or Beyonce, as we already know about their deeds. So, it all started back in 2024 when Katt Williams went on Club Shay Shay and basically predicted Diddy's entire down. He said, Diddy likes to party, and you got to tell him no. He warned everyone that all lies would be exposed in 2024, and look where we are now. Katt called out T.D. Jake, Diddy, and a whole bunch of other people. He said, the ones who have a problem with the truth know exactly why they have a problem with it. That wasn't just talk. That was a warning. Fast forward to now. 50 Cent produced this documentary called Diddy, The Reckoning for Netflix. The doc has never before seen footage of Diddy right before his arrest. We're talking about behind-scenes clips, strategy sessions with his lawyers, and some seriously explosive allegations. Diddy's legal team was not happy. They sent cease and desist letters to Netflix claiming the footage was stolen and never authorized for release. They called it a shameful hit piece. But Netflix didn't back down. The documentary dropped anyway. Here's why this matters right now. Diddy got sentenced to 4 years in prison for prostitution charges after he beat the bigger RICO charges. But this story is far from over. There are over 150 lawsuits coming his way, and some of them involve minors. Yeah, you heard that right, minors. The feds have already said more charges are possible. The investigation isn't done. In fact, prosecutors working on Diddy's case are now talking to the prosecutors on Tupac's case. That should tell you how deep this goes. People are also claiming they have Diddy tapes ready to leak. And those tapes allegedly show other celebrities doing things they definitely don't want the public to see. And speaking of Katt, he just made a joke that basically confirmed everything. Listen to this.
Everybody knew that Snoop Dogg, not again, mentioned him in December of 2020, but everybody beat the hell out of me. Screw you, that can't be true. What the hell do I know, right? And then recently it just came out again that Snoop Dogg got accused of trafficking children. And what did everybody do? Ooh, Snoop Dogg is at the halftime. I'm going to the halftime. But we canceled Dr. Seuss and Jemima. And nobody mad. Nobody. Super Bowl happened. They were dripping down from the letters, the LVI. And nobody. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go to the game. Make some hot wings. It's fine. It'll pass. It'll pass, right? It's a phase. It's just a phase. But oh no. Tell somebody that plastic straws are coming back and throw a fit. Let a convict get arrested. Somebody put a knee on a convict's neck and it's over. Neck of it out. Crickets. Crickets. Nothing. Everything's fine.
Now, I know that sounds wild, but this wasn't just comedy. This was Katt confirming what he's been saying all along. He knows what happened. He knows who was involved. And he knows exactly who got protected. So, let's get into these 7 names. First up, Snoop Dogg. Now, I know what you're thinking. Snoop, really? Yeah, really. Snoop has deep ties to Diddy going back decades. They partied together, did business together, and collaborated on music. They were in the same circles for years. So, why didn't Snoop make it into the documentary? Because Ally Carter exposed him. And what she said was shocking.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off the goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like that's how. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the f*** did Puff just say? Nobody's going to acknowledge this with me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid.
Listen, we're having a good time. Yo, your usher made it in the...
Hey, yo. I'm a thug. At the end of the day, I kill niggas, man. No, listen, at the end of the day, I kill niggas.
Ally Carter says Snoop Dogg is even worse than Diddy. She claims Snoop is more influential and more protected than Diddy ever was. She mentioned Snoop way back in December 2020, but everyone attacked her for it. People called her a liar. They told her to shut up, but she kept speaking. Here's the thing. Snoop got accused of transporting young ones for bad things. You'd think that would be huge news, right? You'd think there would be investigations, protests, something. But what actually happened? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Instead, Snoop performed at the Super Bowl halftime show. Let that sink in for a second. A man accused of trafficking children performed at one of the biggest events in America. People can let Dr. Seuss and Ajamema over way less, but Snoop got a pass. Ally Carter even pointed out the symbolism. She said the letters LVI at the halftime show were dripping like blood, but everyone was too busy making hot wings and enjoying the game to care. So, why did 50 Cent cut Snoop from the documentary? Because Snoop is too connected. He's too protected. If 50 tried to expose Snoop, the documentary would never get distributed. Some people in hip-hop are untouchable, and Snoop is one of them. Next up, Kevin Hart. Now, Kevin's situation is interesting because he's been pretty vocal about the Diddy situation, but in a very careful way. Kevin used to attend Shah Combs' famous Puffy flavor camps. If you don't know what those were, just know they were wild. Kevin was in the inner circle during those days. There's even this viral Frosty Flakes footage that shows Kevin knew exactly what was happening.
For somebody to invite him in, hey, don't do it, okay? We all saw the movie Sinners. Don't let his here so he can bite somebody. so he can bite Playboy Cardi again, okay? Playboy Cardi definitely been bit. Something happened. Playboy Cardi's been bit. I know he has. Nobody let Kanye in. No! Tonight, I will do my part. Everybody will get flowers. I'll do my part to make sure that I put us on a high pedestal, man. Also, I'm going to do my part. I'm shutting down the idea of after parties. No after parties tonight, okay? None. Take your home after this. That's why I did it on a Monday. People got to go to work tomorrow. No after parties. That's where it's slippery at them after parties. Okay? We're learning a lot about people, ain't we? We're learning a lot. God is good all the time. Kurt, that makes it right. Whatever I just said goes away. Funny.
But here's where it gets really interesting. Kevin recently hosted the BET Awards, and he made some jokes about Diddy that revealed way more than people realize.
No, this is freedom paper. No, that's not the rule.
What's up, Mace?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, baby.
Robin is back in the building. What up, Batman?
What up, Mace? How you doing, boy?
Better than I look.
What's up, Mace? How you been, man?
I'm chilling, man. All my cards still work. Just the puff doing good stuff, you know?
Yeah, every once in a while you got to do something good.
Kevin joked about after parties and said, that's where underscoreness gets slippery. He said, we learning a lot about people, ain't we? Then he added, God is good all the time. Now, on the surface, that sounds like regular Kevin Hart comedy. But if you listen closely, Kevin was sending a message. He specifically said, no after parties tonight, and scheduled the show on a Monday, so people would have to go to work the next day. That wasn't random. That was intentional. But there's more. Orlando Brown. And I know Orlando has said some wild things, but Orlando claimed Kevin Hart took $50 million to unvirgin